I'm telling you, this property is absolutely mind-blowing. We have a mansion right at the edge of Chieti, of Pescara, in the metropolitan area, which is absolutely crazy. It has 4 fireplaces. I don't remember how many terraces, a lot of bedrooms, I think 3 living rooms, and so on. And the land is so beautiful, and the views are crazy. Okay, my friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this beautiful, incredible property. We are near Castellana, which is a very small village close to Pescara. I could say that we are in the metropolitan area of Pescara. I think in a matter of 10 minutes of car or even less, you will be in Pescara, which is crazy. And don't forget, Pescara, it's a city, a coastal city on the Adriatic coast. So basically, just jump in the car and in 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, you're already with your feet in the Adriatic coast. But you're still very close to the mountains. You will see we have amazing mountains view from this property. Let me turn the camera around and show you this villa. I think I don't know exactly which is the right term for this property. Maybe it's a villa, maybe it's a mansion. In my humble English, it's a gorgeous, huge home which has quite some land also. Half of it, so half an hectare, 5,000 meters, are the garden of the property, and we still have half more that you're seeing right now, with olive trees and other fruit trees and stuff like that. So absolutely great. As I'm getting closer to the property, we have this beautiful opening here, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So take a look at this vegetation. Take a look at these trees. The house is incredible. And take a look at this entrance. Oh man, this is incredible. It's absolutely lovely. Let me show you first a little around here. This house has not been lived for maybe 20 years or something like that. The owners bought it, but they are living in Pescara, but they just bought it like a vacation home, so a house which they would come from in the weekends or stuff like that, or maybe even maybe every day, just to have lunch here, because it's the air is so good, it's more fresh, and it's nice to stay in the nature. Here in the center of this central part of the yard, we have a water fountain, and there is one more in the back of the property. I'm teasing you a little because the house is absolutely lovely, the land is absolutely lovely, so stay with me till the end because you have to see this. Uh, Before showing you the house and the back side of the land, which is incredible, let me show you some technical details, important stuff with the land. So here we have a garage. I will show it to you later. And here we have something absolutely incredible. You will understand the style the owners had here. Uh, for example, this was like some kind of a mini golf or bowling area or something like that. I don't exactly know the name of the game. So they are so much into having fun, so games. So keep in mind that this is a vacation home, so everything is done like this. To go to the olive trees, we can exit this gate or another gate, but still I love about this land that it has a lot of these terraces which are bringing you into like different worlds. So this side, it's so shady and so exotic, it's beautiful. And you will see that we have also on the other side, on the left side of the house, again the same thing. One more thing I want to point out is the fence, which is of course iron with concrete, but covered with this beautiful green part and everything of this. I can only imagine how nice it would be to stay on a table right here, have something right here. It's absolutely incredible with these huge tall pine trees and with these palm trees and with this light and with this fountain. Absolutely incredible. But wait until you will see the veranda, which is somewhere over there. I kind of showed it to you and you will understand, because the veranda, it's oriented towards the Maiella mountain. And let me show you a little the views and the back garden. Just take a look at this water fountain. Oh man, this is so great. And all of these pavements, all of these small alleys in your backyard. So just think about your kids or grandkids passing through here and going downwards on this alley. And look at this part. Now, this is not so well maintained because, as I told you, the owners in the last time they haven't even came here, not even for having fun or parties. They still maintain the central part. They still cut the grass, but this part needs a little love and attention. But let me show you the ski slope. Yes, you heard me well, because we are so close to the sea, but still we have a beautiful view towards the ski slope. This is absolutely incredible. But now let's go and let me show you this veranda. And I have a surprise for you there. Of course, there are still a lot of stuff going on, like this plastic cover for the chair. So yeah, it's an unused house, but just look at this. How is this looking for an unused house for years? Absolutely, they had incredible taste, and you can immediately see this. Towards our right, we have the stairway, which I will show it to you from the inside. It's going to part of the house, and this is great because this means it can easily be divided. And just take a look, for example, at the couch and this armchair and the table. Absolutely lovely. And here, besides the Pianella mountain view, you have the lemon tree, you have sour cherry here, you have a lot of fruit trees, which, in my opinion, this is absolutely amazing. But just take a look at this garden. Just take a look at this. I'm so sorry. There is. I'm sorry that there is no option for the camera that can show you how happy am I to be here. That can transmit to you the vibe that is here, the tranquility. It's so nice. It's absolutely so nice. From here, we have several entrances. We have several alleys that goes round and around the house. The house is huge. It took me an hour to see it before starting this video, and I still have no idea where I am. So, because I'm here now, I want to show you also this alley. So you have another alley which goes to this back side of the house, or lateral side, and this is connected with the back side of the property, which I will show it to you later. We will exit from a different part towards this. Today it's a little windy, and little does not describe correctly, so it's kind of windy outside, so it's good that we are going inside right now. So this is just one of the many entrances that we have to this house. But just take a look at all of these details. I'm telling you, this property is absolutely amazing, absolutely mind-blowing. So as soon as we enter, we have the first living room slash dining room, and I'm not mistaken. I'm telling the first because there are so many living rooms, so many rooms, so many fireplaces, so much going on in this house. This is a huge room with pretty nice floors. Again, this house is not recently renovated, but it's still in a pretty good condition. You could improve a lot of things if you want, but you could also straight living inside, because everything is already prepared. So from this living room area, we have several entrances. One which goes to that kitchen, which goes to that living room, and a lot more. And this one towards the other living room area, and here towards the main bedroom on the ground floor. This main bedroom, of course, it has a fireplace, very beautiful one. It's a very good size for a bedroom, so you have plenty of space to fit wardrobe, and still you have this cabinet here and a lot more. You have 2 windows in this room, so plenty of air, plenty of light. You have this huge, beautiful, gorgeous fireplace, and let me show it to you like this. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and let's go further away. This house is heated by an independent centralized heating system on pellets. I think this is the word. So you know the pressed wood or something like that. So it's easy to heat. Here we are in the second living room. Let's call this the guest living room, and I'm saying the guest living room because we have a fireplace here, the second fireplace today in this house. Just take a look at this. How cute is this lamp and all of these windows. Um, in some of the rooms, we haven't already opened the shutters, so it could seem a little dark. For example, here, we haven't opened the shutter that goes to the front yard because the owners, they are in love with games and stuff like that, and in front of this door, they have the ping pong table. They have the flipper machine and stuff like that. So absolutely lovely. In front of us, you can see the bar area, and this is why this is the guest living room, because here we have a nice bar to store your drinks, to prepare them. You have the drainage, water intake and outtake there. You have storage under the stairs here and a lot more. I love the floors here in the bar area, and I love this terracotta wall, which is now I think it's very, very, very fashionable, this kind of wall. Another thing which is lovely is this mirror. And I'm mentioning all of this to you because willingly the owners can live here the vast majority of the furniture. Of course, they will take some items that they are affectionate with, but the vast majority of the furniture can stay here. We are back into the first living room where we enter. So that was the bedroom, that was the second living room, and we enter from here on the veranda. And from here, going on this door, we have an amazing kitchen. So just take a look how lovely this kitchen is. Just take a look of the tiles here. Absolutely incredible. Even the aspiration cup, or I can never remember the name of this, is so beautiful. And take a look at this furniture. Super nice. We have this beautiful window here, which overlooks the veranda, which overlooks the Pianella mountain, so you can see the Pianella mountain. One more window here, a huge marble countertop here, so you can you have enough working space in the kitchen. Cabinets, of course, gas stove, and stuff like that. And this part, we have like a back kitchen. So we have the laundry area, a storage space, and a lot more. You can see here, you have I think this is the dishwasher, but even so, it's a little old. So the dishwasher, the washing machine, you might want to change them, but it's a very nice angle to have them. Here we have a terrace that we will see in a minute, but let me show you this secret passage door, which brings us back towards this living room. You remember it, the guest living room, and this was the bar area. This is the staircase that's going up towards the night area. And here we have our first bathroom, the bathroom on the ground level. It doesn't have a shower, but it has a pretty big window, lovely, overlooking the garage entrance, the right side of the property. Okay, going back on the secret door in towards the back kitchen, and then towards the kitchen again. Oops, okay. We arrive into the living room area. I have to take this table out of here because it's ruining this beautiful view. Okay, so let's start again. So from here, we arrive in this absolutely gorgeous, incredible living room area. I call this the party living room area because here we have so many windows, and sorry for because it seems so dark because the camera is trying to adjust to the brightness of the windows. Let me turn around and then you will see the reality of this room. So take a look at this. This room is of course huge, and it has this beautiful fireplace here. So this fireplace is huge. It's like 2 meters wide, or even more than 2 meters, and over 1 meter this opening. So it's huge. I rarely have seen a fireplace this big. Of course, it's working really nice. You will see that they have also a place to store woods and stuff like that. And if this was not enough, here we have a wood oven, so a pizza oven on wood, which is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Of course, more storage space here. See, it's huge. So for the oven, you have your pizza tray, you know, just put it inside of here, cook the pizza. Absolutely lovely. A lot of cabinets here, so absolutely lovely. An incredible place. Please allow me to take just 1 second of your time to remind you to subscribe to our channel, like this video if you enjoy this content. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps us a lot and it brings us a lot of joy. And also think about you subscribing to the channel, liking this video. You can also help someone reach this video and find their new home. One more thing I want to point out, this room is really high, so it's more than 3 meters high, but the rest of the house is not that high. So I think the rest of the house is almost 3 meters in height. Now we have to choose between going towards the night area or going to see the rest of this back part of the house. And let's see the last time the night area and the panoramic views and the upper terraces. Now let's go to see this terrace here, which is lovely. It's absolutely lovely, and it's huge. This terrace is huge, and it's one of the smallest terraces this property has. And let me show you also the back side of the garden, and in a minute we will go here, which has these beautiful trees. I don't know the name of it. I just call it the rich house trees because of the Tuscany. Tuscany is full of these trees. They have it at the entrance of the property. You already know a nice property because it has this, and this is no exception. You already can see another terrace up there, and here, if we go on this door here, we will end up to the garage that I showed you from outside. So, as I told you, it's pretty windy today. I cannot go further inside because otherwise the door won't stay open. But this is the garage, the entrance here. Enough to fit a big car, an SUV. You have one more room over there, and then you have also one room underneath, which was the owner said that she never went there. So think about this, in 20 years she never went there, but some workers told that there is like the wine producing room. So because the ex owner used to have its own wine to produce it, and yeah. So the now let's go downstairs, because from on this other room we can go downstairs, because here we have some tavernas. I will close the door not to be too windy. We have some tavernas. You can see that there is a lot of wind today. This part is not so good maintained, because as I told you, they never use it. And the height is really low here. Let me show you. I can touch, so it's like, I think here is 2 meters and 20 or something. But of course we have another fireplace here, and on that door, on that door, we have the under the stair storage, and on that door, I will show you from outside, we have another like garage for the tractor and for all of this stuff. And this taverna has its opening, exiting towards the back part of the property, the backyard. Here they have gas. They have the big gas tank here, which you load it from time to time. But now, because they are not coming so often, they just use this small gas tank here, just for the few times that they are coming here. At the beginning of the video, I was telling you that there is another way to reach the olive trees. I will show it to you in a second. Let me show you more of this property. So wherever you look, you have this amazing, beautiful garden, and here you have the gate towards the agricultural part of the land. So I don't know, maybe I'm using stupid words and stupid terms, not existent, but here you have the olive trees, you have fruit trees, you have fiki, I don't remember now the English term, so a lot more. This small house, it's the garage that we've seen on top. This is the room that I told you, it's near the garage, and this should be the wine part of the room and stuff like that. And this was the tractor's garage, because the owners had a small tractor to keep maintain the land and stuff like that here. And let me show it to you. I think it can also fit some motorcycles, or I don't know, a small Fiat 500, you know, the old one, if you're into retro cars. And take a look, let me show you this. This was the door that was looking towards the cantina. In the cantina, here there is a little of humidity, so maybe some things need to be checked out. But this is a complete house. I have never seen it. Now that, because the owner did not found the key of this, when I went the first time to check the house, it was just this door. We could reach just up until this door, but now I see that she found the key, She was trying to tell me now while I was recording the video to go also on that room because she found the key. So this property is absolutely huge. So in my opinion, this was like an old house which was built here before, and then they built this other house next to it, the big house next to it. I love because not being maintained from time to time, there is so many of these pine trees, pines, I don't know, and it feels so soft when you're walking. And let me introduce you to the Gran Sasso mountain. The views here on this part of the land are absolutely mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. And let me show you the house from outside. Very nice, very nice. You already immediately realize this is a huge house. And you also realize that it will need a little love and attention. It will need a little care to bring it back, to restore it to its original value. One thing I didn't show you because from there it was a door that was leading us to this room. You see it's huge, but in this behind these wooden panels there was like a wasp nest. We didn't see any wasp, but we decided not to enter again because if that nest is still alive, I don't want to be attacked by wasps, and that would not be a great idea. I want to show you that in a lot of parts of the yard there are water outlets, and also they have water sprinkles to which are electronically controlled to water the garden and stuff like that, which is lovely. Now I took the shortcut because I want to go upstairs into the night area. So we are back on the beginning. I didn't came back through the house. I wanted to show you all of these options because if we go back here, we have the stairway which is leading us towards the night area. As you can imagine, the night area is also huge, so there are countless bedrooms, I don't know, and bathrooms. So this property can easily be transformed into a B&B or agroturismo, or I don't know, events, or just for you if you have a big family or for two families, because it's easily dividable. Now we're at the first floor where we have our first bedroom. So now it's organized as a single bedroom, but you can easily put a double bed here, and it has an exit towards the terrace. The shutters have been closed by the wind, so we left them open, but they are closed by the wind. And here we have the bathroom, which this shower, for example, was never used, like the majority of the bathrooms in this house. Because the owners living in Pescara, they almost never remained here for the night. Maybe their guest, which was coming from further away, they would stay and spend the night here. That window, this door window, it's going out on a huge terrace, and wherever we will still find the shutters open, we will exit the terrace and I will present it to you. Here we have, let's call it like this, the master bedroom on the first floor, which in reality, back in the times, this was a living room with a kitchen area. So here you have all the water inlet, outlets, gas behind of this furniture, because this first floor was used as a separate apartment. So the daughter of the owners of the past previous owner, so more than 20 years ago, was living here. This room has 1, 2, 3 windows and one big door there. And I will show you that these windows and that door are facing to the terrace in front of the property, those stairways. So willingly, if you want to divide this property, let me see if this door is open. No, it's still closed. But willingly, if you want to divide this property, you can use this as a separate entrance, which is absolutely lovely. Okay, going further away into this first floor, we have one more bedroom here. Again, this is way bigger than the other, so we have a double bed, we have a wardrobe here. You can see they are in pretty good condition. They would use a nice paint, a fresh paint. You have also air conditioning, and you have also a lizard here on the mosquito nets, because all of the windows have mosquito nets. I wanted to go out on that door on the terrace, but I don't want to scare the poor lizard, so I will try to find another door. Here, where the shutter hasn't closed, you can see how bright is this part of the house. It's absolutely lovely. This is the big bathroom of the first floor, where you have a bathtub, but you also have a shower. And let me turn around to show you. It's true, it's that small shower that we're used to seeing in Italy. You have also the connections for the wash machine and stuff like that. So this could easily be an independent apartment. And then this is the last room. This is the room that needs the most of more attention, because it needs to be repainted. But again, I think it's almost the same size as the first room. And let me see, because here the shutters have not been closed and the mosquito net is open, so it's easier for us to go out on this little terrace. And just have a look at this. Just have a look at this. Absolutely mind-blowing. So this is the bathroom's window. Again, water outlet here to wash the terrace, electricity, the air conditioning. This terrace is huge. This is the second bedroom window. You can see from here the wind. And let me see if I can block them, because I want you to see the window, the rooms inside with this beautiful light, because otherwise you might think the rooms are too dark or something like that, which is not true. There is plenty of light. So again, I managed to close this. Okay, and this terrace doesn't end here. So this would be the bathroom the other bathroom window. And honestly, this, I don't know, maybe it's the stairway. I don't know what's with this shutter here, but just take a look at this. You have views, 360 degrees views from this terrace if you count this. The roof is in pristine condition, so very nice, very good. You understand the quantity of fireplaces, but by the chimneys, absolutely great. So we are like almost maybe 40 minutes or something like that into this video, and we still haven't seen the whole property. Needless to say that I cannot remember the details because there are so many rooms, so many surfaces. But if you want to check all of these details, go and check the description down below. I will list there all of the details that you're interested. I will list the price, keep everything updated there. So now let me show you the rooms. Now we are talking. So this is the light that we were searching. This is the nice, beautiful light, okay? Really nice. Really nice. You remember the main bedroom, and look at this. Look at how much light these rooms have. And that shutter that I was not knowing what's with about is from the stairway. So from the stairway you can still exit the terrace if you want. But let me show you the stairs. Absolutely lovely. And the rails, really nice. Really, really, really nice. And they are so wide, really wide, these stairways. Here there is a storage space. The height here at the entrance is not that big, but as soon as we enter on the left, we have another bathroom. Of course, the owner says, never use this one. And we have 1, 2, 3 rooms and some storages over there. These rooms are attic rooms, so you know the height gets lowered in one part of the room. They have pretty big windows, which is nice. For example, this one is overlooking the front part of the property, but the window is, the shutter is closed, we haven't opened it. And this is overlooking the Pianella mountains, so the other side. We have 2 of these lovely, lovely small storage spaces. So it's so sweet because the doors are so tiny, 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 tiny. And here we have the last room with, surprise, surprise, another terrace. Let's go and see this because it's absolutely amazing. Let me show you. I love this kind of terracotta floors, really gorgeous. Oh, I think not all of the windows, but the vast majority of the windows are double glazed, so wood, everything is in wood, but some of them I think are double glazed. And this is the best terrace of the property. The white balance of the camera is going a little crazy, so it's showing, I think, everything a little too blue. But just take a look at this. So as you can see, the roof is in very, very, very good condition. You have this beautiful view from this terrace. And today is such a lovely, 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 lovely weather because it's this warmish wind. And I love here that having the roof that is somehow sunshading the terrace is really nice. So think about staying here. Absolutely, absolutely lovely. I absolutely love this property. And considering the size and the land, the price is actually pretty good. Of course, you cannot get a property on this size with a nectar of land so close to Pescara and to Chieti for €2, you know. So all of these are costs, and you have the main things on the property, you have them covered. So the electricity installation looks really nice, and as I could see till now, it's in a pretty good condition. Plumbing, so the owner already closed the shutters here, so it's a little dark, but let me go onto the veranda. So, the owner picked some flowers and some lemons from here. Okay, my friends, so we managed to cover a big part of this property. There are still some surprise rooms that we cannot go inside, but it's nice to have the surprise element also. Again, this is a huge property. This is a mansion with a lot of land, with a lot of olive trees, not too much, but just enough for you to manage as a family. The good part is that it can easily be divided if you want that, or that it has enough bathrooms for you if you're interested to transform it into a B&B or an agrotourism or stuff like that, to be able to do it. For the size it has, for the fact that it's immediately livable, that is furnished, that it has the garage and all of this it has, that the electric installation is good, plumbing, stuff like that. The most difficult things to replace are already done and in good condition. You just need to do some cosmetics if you want. I think the price is pretty good. We have to keep into consideration the surface of the house, the surface of the land, the proximity of Pescara and Chieti, which is having 1 hectare of land, a few minutes of cab ride from Pescara. It's great. In the vast majority of the city, if you're living in the center, you still need 10 minutes to get to the very center. So this is the best of both worlds. Okay, I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to stay in touch with our upcoming videos. And as always, I'm Edward. I'm here for you if you need me. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.